Danganronpa.
Alright, I've almost got everything set up. Let me open up my Twitch chat on my phone and also turn off all audio so it doesn't randomly screw me over. We'll see. So yeah, today we're playing Danganronpa 1, Trigger Happy Havoc. I forgot the name of this game. I really love Danganronpa. So now I'm going to subject everyone else to my possible uncomfortable addiction, but you know, it's fine. Don't worry about it, alright? Okay, let's turn that off, please. That loop was getting my goats. Alright. I also didn't open up the game yet because I was doing another thing, so I've come prepared for the stream. My arm hurts. I've come prepared for the stream. I have a soda. Shit. Okay, Danganronpa was running at a full 100 volume. Holy shit, who gave you permission to do that? My ears! And presumably anyone else who's listening. That was so loud. I'm very sorry. Oh my goodness. So yeah, welcome to my stream. Everyone's deaf. Well, everyone is one person in chat. Well, one person in the stream. But hello. I also said I was gonna do something. So, excuse me. I am just full of gusto today. So I was going to show someone. Display capture, lightbox, game. Yes. Turn off game capture. I forgot to open up 310. I am a professional streamer. Hold on. Wait, this is gonna be very epic. Ooh. Alright. So, my lovely friend Charlotte, who, if you don't watch, go subscribe to Charlotte, also known as, I think, Miss Peep on YouTube. Hold on, I'm gonna get the exact name, because when I shill my friends, I shill them properly. I don't do any of that half-hearted shill. What am I doing? What has this stream become? I've just started and it's already fallen apart. I've deafened someone probably, just ruined their ears forever, irrevocably, can't fix this. It's fine, don't worry about it. Hey, I was right, it's Miss Peep on YouTube. See, I remember things sometimes. Alright, so first off I have to adjust the positioning of my model because 310 doesn't save model positions, because fuck it, of course it doesn't. It's fine. I know this is ruining the immersion, but it's fine. Don't worry about it. How's that position? Where's the Danganronpa? It's coming. I'm fixing. Okay. Oh, it's not. Why am I have. Oof. I've done this for like how long? Like a year or two, maybe. And I just don't know what I'm doing. All right, lip sync recording, and everything's good. I'm gonna drop the model just a bit. That was too far, but don't worry. And zoom in a bit. Ta-da! All right. So I said I was gonna show how I do the whole shebang. So here's OBS and a copy of OBS and a copy and a copy and a copy. Don't worry about that. So essentially the way I got the model in, let's hide that for a bit, was I set up in my sources tab here. I just hit add a new source. Yes, it's still showing on screen. And then in your case, you would do an image source because you're using a 2D image as your VTuber model. So just image source, add source, and then choose, add a new source, of course. Choose an image. Fucking call it image, I don't care. Let's call it whatever. And then you'd browse, pull up the image file, and then slap it up. Adjust the sizing and stuff depending on what you need. So yes, I would like to remove that. So just easily readjust the size for whatever. Yeah. It's pretty easy. You just need to like kind of stumble through the settings a bit to kind of figure out how to do everything. At least that's how I did it. Okay, that's easy. Yeah, happy to help. All right, display capture off. That hollow mirrors effect, it fucks with my eyes. So, now it's Danganronpa time. Ta-da! It's not on screen. Fuck. The thing is, I have to tab in and out to see if it's on the screen. So I don't know if it's working unless, hold on, fit to screen. Have you played Danganronpa before? I have. I've played all of Danganronpa 1 and 2, and I'm like almost at the end of 3, but I've been procrastinating that one because that game is not as good. Not as good. I like Danganronpa 3. Someone spoiled me on the ending. I was like, that's cool. Even though almost everyone who plays 3, or at least most people who play 3 are like, ew, that ending was stinky. 3 is so good. I like 3. I enjoyed 3. I just like, I don't know. 2 was such a pinnacle for me. Like that was top tier, and I just couldn't. Is it on screen? It is. Yes, I'm so happy. OBS is working for me today. Was that the first one to play, or was that the second one? No, it was the first one. Okay. Whew. 2 is god tier. Nah, the ending is spicy. The ending of Danganronpa 3 is so interesting. I love it. Alright. Game resume. I'm gonna assume that'll resume when we'll see. Epilogue ending. 3 makes me sad when I think about it. 3 is so interesting. I want to see what this does. Okay, it starts from the beginning. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Also, I'm very glad to know another Danganronpa fan, because I know no one else who plays Danganronpa, and every time I talk about it, people like give me weird looks, and I'm like, fair enough, but still. Especially since I'm like usually pretty critical of a lot of the things I really like, so I'm just like, yeah, Danganronpa is amazing. It's garbage and terrible and I hate it, but it's so good though. It's like, do you want me to play it, or do you want to talk about how bad it is? Anyways. I should probably not talk for the cutscenes, but it'd be like that sometimes. Danganronpa people are weird, but I love the games. That is true. I do hear a lot of stuff about how like the Danganronpa community is a bit eccentric, to say the least. So I'm kind of happy I'm not like that far. I'm just like, yeah, this game's cool, I guess. It's super imperfect, but it's pretty cool. I even took the time to watch the Danganronpa 1 anime, which was not my best choice because I'd already played and beaten the game, so I'm just watching the anime like, this is just a game, but not as good. I love the memes. I'm oddly fond of the community. On the outside, I like the community without like getting into like actually socializing with people. But then I hear like horror stories, and I'm just like, I'll just watch it from the outside. The ending song for the okay. I love the opening and ending themes of the anime, and the people one of the people I watched it with were like, I'm just like, no, what? Both these songs slap. Yeah, that's the way to be. All right. The massive high school towers over all the other buildings in this bustling urban area. It's like the school stands at the center of the entire world. It does. It stands in the middle of this crusty JPEG. Hello, DB Shy. I have not seen you in ages. I opened up OBS and I just see DB Shy 45 has followed, and I'm just like, but why though? Why do you have to torture yourself like this? Anyways, Hope's Peak Academy. It brings in top students from every field imaginable. Hey, I'm not gonna stay for long, so let's jump in and say hi. Hello, welcome, hi. I'm glad you were at least able to like drop by for 2 seconds. You can drop out before I spend 6 hours gushing about how good Danganronpa 1 is. The only negative thing I have to say about Danganronpa 1 is Hangman's Gambit, and that's it. I always love your guess. Dang, that's alright. That's nice to say. Why? I just realized something. I'm using an Xbox controller, but if you look in the bottom right corner there, I'm in the way. All right, don't look at the don't look at the bottom right corner. But if in the bottom right corner, it's telling me to click the mouse to continue the speech thing. Am I gonna? I'm probably just gonna have to use the mouse, aren't I? All right, we're switching to mouse and keyboard now. I've lost my. Did I play this game originally with the mouse and keyboard? I don't remember. Whatever, it's fine. We'll continue the video game now. It brings in top students from every field imaginable, a government-funded school of privilege. They say that if you come here and manage to graduate, you'll be set for life. With hundreds of years of tradition, it sends the cream of the crop into the workforce every year. It was built to raise hope in the nation's future, which makes Hope's Peak a pretty fitting name. There are 2 things you need to attend this school. 1, you have to already be attending high school. 2, you have to be at the very best at what you do. No ordinary student can enroll here. The only way in is if you're scouted by the school itself. And standing here at the gate of the ultimate school filled with the ultimate students was me. Oh, it's in Japanese. I forgot to hold on. Stream canceled. Give me 2 seconds. Can I? No, I'll probably have to like. Alright, so quick vote in the chat. Is it worth my time to drop out, like to close the game and change it to the English dub? I'm a little too used to the English dub. That's the only reason why. Japanese sounds good though. It does. It's just I initially played in English and now all of their voices like are just set in stone for me. But if you want to keep it on English, on Japanese I can. Especially because that's a lot of work. To like Alt F4 my way out and then like it's a lot of work and I'm lazy. Alright, I'll probably keep it. Alright. So, before we go any further, I guess I should introduce myself. My name is Makoto Naegi. As you can see, I'm nothing but a hopelessly average high school student. Average on the outside, average on the inside. I really don't have much going on for me when it comes to grades, special abilities, even personality. I mean, yeah, I have hobbies and stuff I like to do, but it's not like I'm a psychic or a mutant or whatever. Japanese is preferable to English. Alright, fair enough. But when I inevitably play Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair, I have to do it in the English dub. Hajime Hinata is just Johnny Young Bosch for me. Like, there's no one else that fits his character for me. And also, what is his name? Who's The white-haired boy from the second game that everyone simps over. I forget his name. Nagito Komaeda. Nagito Komaeda's English VA is also just perfect for me. Fair, but Nagito's voice actress is god tier. Is Nagito's Japanese voice actor a lady? I didn't know that. If that's true. I don't know. Like, if you asked me what my favorite song was, yes. Oh, okay. Fun fact with I'm dying. Jesus. I don't know. Fun fact on the I can't even speak today. Don't worry about it. Someone stole my blood. That's the reason why. Anyways, like if you ask me what my favorite song was, or my favorite movie or TV show, they'd all just be whatever's most popular at that particular moment. Even among the average, I'm completely average, so I can't even say I'm your everyday hero type. That's just who I am. Anyway, I figure it's always good to introduce yourself right off the bat. But you know, if I have any kind of strong point to speak, I'd say I'm a little more gung-ho than other people. I always thought the phrase was gun-ho, not gung-ho. But I'm also very likely to be wrong. I hit the mic by accident, so if that made noise, I apologize. I mean, look at me. I'm completely ordinary, but still, here I am, standing in front of the anything but ordinary Hope's Peak Academy. I still can't believe I'm standing here. I wonder if someone like me can survive in a place like this. I get that it's got this overwhelming presence, like it's trying to swallow me whole. But it's no wonder I would feel that way. What you have to understand is... Well, let me just tell you about the preparation I did last night to get ready for today. Makoto just like hypes himself up in the front of the mirror. That's his preparation. Do you plan on getting a camera one day to check it? Yeah, I'm trying to save up for a webcam that does like... I'm specifically looking for something that people say does face tracking well, because it'd be... He do be like that. He do. But like I'm trying to get something that's specifically like people have said that's... Why is that so fucking loud? I don't... Okay, I'll deal with turning that down later because I spent like a good 10 minutes on my VR chat stream yesterday like trying to fix that. Anyways, trying to get a good webcam. I'm trying to get a good webcam first, like the first time around, instead of like buying one that's not as good and then having to buy another one in the future, etc., etc. So, yeah, I do plan on getting a camera. Hope's Peak only invites those students who are in the truly elite in their field. It's such a popular topic, there are threads online dedicated to talking about the school's attendees. So to prepare, I looked up some of those threads, and all I saw was talk about ultimate students, who were way beyond your average high schooler. For example, one incoming student is the ultimate pop sensation. I guess she's a high school girl who's also the lead singer for a pop group famous all over the country. There's also the ultimate baseball star. He was the cleanup hitter for for the national high school champs. Pro teams have already had their eyes on him. I can't read today. That means this visual novel was a very good idea to stream. Then there's the ultimate fashionista. Yes, there is. She's been on the cover of tons of fashion magazines. She's what every high school girl wants to be. Oh, and they mentioned the ultimate biker gang leader too? Scary thing is, he's the de facto leader of every biker gang in Japan. Gangs everywhere love the guy. On top of that, there's the ultimate martial artist, the ultimate fanfic creator, and the ultimate gambler. That was very loud. The ultimate swimming pro, the ultimate programmer, the ultimate clairvoyant, and then some. 3 of my favorite characters in the game. Reading that made me realize how totally powerless I was. It was the country's finest, top to bottom. I felt like a tame little house cat who'd wandered into a pride of lions. But still, there was something I couldn't stop thinking about. You see, there were a few students who I couldn't find any info on, no matter how much I looked. Of all those ultimate students, I'm the only one without any kind of worthwhile talent. But then, what about those other new students who didn't seem to pop up anywhere? Could they be average students like me, without any talent or anything? That thought was kind of encouraging. I mean, I know I don't have much in the way of personality, but beyond that, there's an even bigger issue. How did such an unbelievably average student like me get picked to come to this ultimate high school? I mean, I guess there is a reason. You just have to take one glance at the acceptance letter they sent me to see why. We recently held a lottery to select one ordinary student to attend our school. As a result, you've been selected, and we invite you to join us as the ultimate lucky student. They spelled it out plain as day. I got invited by pure luck. Honestly, I probably would have been better off just declining their offer. But after hearing how graduating was a guarantee for success later in life, I just couldn't say no. Alright, I'm gonna close down a Chrome tab real quick, just so we don't keep getting Discord notifications. I forgot to do that. Well, not even forgot, I didn't even think about it in the first place, so. Alright. Hopefully that solves that problem. Did I read that line? He was up for a while. It's fine. But then, actually standing there in front of the school, I'm getting a phone call, and it's probably... Yes, it is. Alright. You know what? It was, not a telemarketer. It was a spam call. Whatever. It doesn't matter. I started to feel lost. Like I didn't belong there. I could feel myself losing my nerve. But still, I can't just stand here in front of the gate forever. You can if you want to. You can do anything you set your mind to. Frozen in place, murmuring to myself, I looked down at the acceptance letter clutched in my hand. It said there'd be a meeting for all incoming students in the main hall at 8 a.m. The meeting still isn't for a little while, but I should probably just head in. Yeah, let's do this. I gathered up all my determination and tried to act like I'd done this a million times before. And I took my first step towards the main hall. This is where we're supposed to meet, right? I guess I'm the first one here. There's a really elegant clock over in the corner. It says it's 7:10 a.m. The meeting doesn't start until 8 o'clock, so there's still a full 50 minutes left. Makes sense nobody else would be here yet. I got so wound up, I got here way too early. I have plenty of time before the meeting. Just standing around and waiting isn't exactly... I should take a look around the school. Maybe that'll help me calm down a little. I am a student here now, so there shouldn't be any problem with me having a look around, right? It'll help me kill some time, if nothing else. Trying to play it cool, I took my first step into Hope's Peak Academy. It was also my first step towards starting a new life at a new school. At least, that's what I was hoping for. And then... swirl. What the... But the instant I took that first step forward, my view became warped, twisted, like a Photoshop filter. It was like some kind of delusion, melting away and mixing together into something else. Spinning, mixing, melting away, then spinning again. And the next moment, everything went black. It's fine, I can read. That's how it all began, and how life as I knew it came to an end. At that point, I should have realized. The reason I was brought to Hope's Peak Academy wasn't because I had ultimate good luck. It was so I could experience ultimate despair. Would you like to save? Yeah, sure, why not? I'll save it in save slot too. What? Where am I? I woke up with my head resting on top of a hard wooden desk. My body feels heavy. It's pretty normal for me to zonk off in the middle of some boring class or whatever, but what was I doing asleep here just now? This isn't a classroom I've ever been in before. What the heck is going on? Welcome to Hope's Peak Academy. Firstly, we'd like to explain the basic controls. Considering the context of V3, how does this make you view the events of the first two games? In a weird way, the ending of V3 doesn't change how I view those games. Like, no spoilers, but knowing how that technically alters the previous events doesn't alter, like, I guess my how the events of 1 and 2 like emotionally resonated with me. Like, I guess some people were upset with V3's ending because it's like it invalidates the previous two games, and it's like, oh well, none of that mattered. But for me, I'm like, well, I still experienced it. It mattered to me, so that's all that matters. I've said matters way too many times. You use the mouse to adjust your aim. If you aim at an object you can interact with, you can press the left mouse button, and presto, you'll investigate that object. Use the WASD buttons to adjust your viewpoint. Or you can press and hold the right mouse button and move. Oh, Jesus. This is not. You can press and hold the right mouse button, backslash, NAND, move the mouse around. I don't think this was optimized for PC. That's the word I was thinking of. Why don't you try looking around the classroom? Thank you. It's very kind of you. This feels weird. Actually, it probably feels weird because I haven't played with mouse and keyboard in a while. What the heck? In any normal classroom, that's where a window should be. But it looks like some kind of metal plate has been bolted over it. And if I were to knock on it... Yep, definitely metal. Thick too. Very solid. Good 10 out of 10 metal right there. Like, that's not what matters here. More importantly, why are there metal plates over the windows? And why are they bolted onto the wall with Ratchet and Clank style bolts? This was secretly a Ratchet and Clank game the whole time. There's a TV. The school is funded by the national government, so I guess it's not that weird to have TVs in here. Something feels off. I wonder what it is. Oh. How do I do the... Whoop. Hold on. Yes, I know. Fuck, I'm hitting all the buttons today. Oh, it's V. Oh, interesting. Jeez, I can't believe it's already 8 o'clock. It was just after 7 when I first got here. Has it really been almost an hour since then? What about you? What you got for me? I already know what it got for me, but I can at least pretend. Is that a surveillance camera? It's a dangerous world we live in. I guess they have these to keep weirdos from just wandering in. That is true. Look, there's a thing there. That's the desk I fell asleep on. I can still see a line of drool I must have left there. I'll have to clean that up later. Hey, what's that on the desk? An orientation guide. It's some kind of cheap-looking pamphlet, and there's something handwritten on it. The prequel anime for Danganronpa was sad. The windows being boarded up reminded me of it. Yeah, I need to watch that. I have to watch the other Danganronpa anime. I only watched the first one based on the first game. I also genuinely am curious whether or not I should play Ultra Despair Girls, because you haven't watched the Future and Despair animes? No, not yet. I do want to genuinely play Ultra Despair Girls because I think it has like an interesting story and fun characters. It's a Danganronpa game, so it's, you know, I enjoy the Danganronpa universe. I enjoy the Danganronpa characters. I want more of them, but also, do I really want to slog through a average to below average third-person shooter that sometimes hits the most like, oh no, like plot topics imaginable? Just for more Danganronpa? Maybe. I don't know. I'd watch you play that. I haven't played it. Yeah, I originally watched the Super Best Friends play it. Wooly and Liam. And then that was before I knew anything about Danganronpa. So I'm just watching this. I'm like, what the fuck? And this is just anime. I'm just watching anime right now. I don't understand. And then after I got into Danganronpa and knew more about the games and like the world and stuff like that, more of Ultra Despair Girls started to make sense. Starting today, this school will be your entire world. What the hell? Is this someone's idea of a joke? It's a funny meme. Okay, let's see. So what might have happened is I got myself so wound up, I passed out in the main hall, and then someone carried me here. That would be just the best way to start your first day at a new school. You walk into the main hall, you get so hype, you just exhaust yourself and pass out. If that's true, it must mean this is a classroom inside Hope's Peak. But then if that's true, then that just raises more questions. This is all really strange. I mean, those metal plates covering the windows, it's like it's a prison or something. I don't know if this makes any sense. I should probably head back to the main hall. It's already past the meeting time. There might be other students there now. You can leave the classroom by pressing the R key. Wow, I did that by accident earlier. Also, just a fun little update on my own well-being. I shaved my face, and then I also used Nair, but for the face, on my face. And I don't know if it maybe, the acne getting in the way, or I left it on for too long. I burned myself. And just to give anyone watching a heads up, speaking is it hurts just a bit. Like, not enough that I'm concerned, but enough that I'm like kind of annoyed almost. Where I'm just like, look, I just want to stream, all right, face? Could you like chill out for 2 seconds? I'm trying to do a thing here. You gotta watch. Oh, okay. I thought for a second there. Okay, anyways. You gotta watch Super Danganronpa 2.5, Danganronpa 3, Future, Despair, and Hope. It gives more context to Danganronpa 2's ending and concludes Naegi and Hajime's story. Oh, that sounds... Yeah, I definitely need to do that. I wonder if... No, I don't remember seeing any other Danganronpa stuff on like Crunchyroll, so I'll probably have to check on my other totally legal websites. Which I can't get in trouble for saying this, because I can then say, don't worry, it's a joke. I totally don't pirate anime. Wink. Oh, Funimation has them. Okay, cool. I can steal my friend's Funimation account. Probably. That's a big oof. Yeah, it is a big oof. So, moral of the story. Be very careful when you're using Nair. Dang, Wooly Versus is streaming Star Fox 2 and Jason Anderson, I think that's YouTube analysis guy I watch is streaming Yakuza 0, and you're here watching Danganronpa 1. You know what? I can respect that. Anyways, geez, this hallway's kind of weird too. It's getting stranger by the second. I honestly have no idea what's going on. Well, for now, I'll just head to the main hall. Yes, use the WAS to move. Hold down shift to speed. Also, you can press tab to map. Press tab again to close. How convenient. Thank you. Ooh, this is... Oh boy. Despair Hotel. That's what I call my bedroom. Oh, why did I go this way? The main hall's in this direction. I'm just clicking on random stuff. I forget the layout of this school. I was super confident, and then I started. Oh. Alright. This is probably the direction I'm actually supposed to go. I forget. By the time I got back to the main hall, everyone else was already there. Oh god, who are you? Oh, I should read this because it's Japanese dialogue. Okay. Uh-huh. Then you guys are all... Who? I don't recognize any of these voices. Dang. I feel like I'm meeting all new people now. Alright, yeah, we're all new here. Today's supposed to be our first day of class. So count... Oh, I know who that is. So counting him, that makes 15. Seems like a good cutoff point, but I wonder if this is everyone. Hey, when you want to play Destiny 2, the new DLC drops November 10th, let me know. I haven't played Destiny in so long. Yeah, I played some Destiny 2. That sounds like a good time. New DLC. I need to... I don't know. I'll see if my PlayStation even has the space for Destiny. Later, after the stream, of course. Standing before me were the ultimate students that had been handpicked by the school. I looked around at everyone who gathered there, taking in their faces one at a time. Maybe I was just imagining it, but I swear I could kind of remember their voices, but they didn't sound like this. Alright, that's enough of that joke. Or Minecraft, whenever. I do have a pretty sick Minecraft world I've been playing with, or I've been like setting up with Joel. It looks... I find it aesthetically pleasing, at least. But I swear I could feel a kind of aura coming from each of them. I love how the environments build themselves in front of you. How's it going? My name's Makoto Naegi. Sorry I'm late. A bunch of stuff happened and then all of a sudden I was just asleep. Despair anime shows the worst, most despair-inducing... Fuck, I can't read. The Despair anime shows the worst, most despair-inducing incident in the history of mankind and the first killing game, which were mentioned in Trigger Happy Havoc. I think you would love to watch it. I definitely would. Also, I've been super interested in the context of the worst, most despair-inducing incident in the history of mankind. So, I just want to know what that means. Well, I know what it means technically, but yeah. Whoa, you two? Things just keep getting curiouser and curiouser. So strange. I declare beyond a shadow of a doubt that this is a strange situation indeed. What are you talking about? I honestly have no idea what's going on right now. Just a moment. There's something else we must address. Makoto, your tardiness is unacceptable. Surely you were aware the meeting was to start at 8 a.m. sharp. To be late on your first day is unspeakable. I must report you and you must accept your due punishment. What's your problem? It's not like he wanted to be late. He didn't have any control over it. Hey, you get to see it. You walk past an area where the first killing game happened earlier in the stream. Oh, is that where the room is later on in the game? The one that, despite Danganronpa coloring blood pink, that room is very heavily colored red. I think I remember that room. I'm trying to be vague, but I also don't think I'm doing a good job at it. Everyone just calm down. Listen, why don't we all go around and introduce ourselves? Yeah, it started there and spread to the whole school. Oh. Dang. I know tiny chunks of the Danganronpa universe outside of the 4 games. So, I know about the killing games starting in Hope's Peak Academy, but I did, for example, I didn't know it spread to the rest of the school and stuff. Well, of course it spread to the rest of the school, but you know what I mean. The hell? Now's no time for friggin' introductions. Maybe, but it may be good to at least find out who we all are before digging into the bigger problems here. I mean, how are we even supposed to talk to each other if we do not know each other's names? That's a good point. Okay, so let's get introductions out of the way, then let's get introductions out of the way, then we can move on to whatever else. Sound good? I'm still totally lost, but I think it's best to just focus on getting to know each other for now. So I guess this is as good a chance as I'm gonna get. I already looked everyone up on that Hope's Peak Academy thread online, but I still don't really know what kind of people they actually are. Time to find out. So I like how as I'm reading these characters dialogue, I'm kind of forming little voices for them. But for Makoto Naegi, the generic kind of anime protagonist character, well, not anime, but anime, but generic visual novel protagonist who's boring and doesn't have many personality traits or whatever, but purposefully because that's part of the whole thing. I'm just giving him my voice, so it's just I don't know. There's a joke there somewhere, but I'm too lazy to dig it up. So I'll start by talking to those 5 over there. Aim at a student and press the left mouse button to talk to them. so loud. My, what notification popped up? I'm very confused. Hello, Nathaniel. I have to look at what that notification. Oh, Nathaniel is followed. Okay, thank you for the follow. Each conversation is important to the overall story, so keep track of how they go. All right. Whew, there's not many good characters on the screen, especially you. So you're gonna be saved for last, definitely. I'm gonna start the Hifumi Yamada hate train right now. I'm perfectly comfortable with that. Yo, the name's Leon Kawada. What's up? Leon Kawada, the ultimate baseball star. I recognize that name. He played for the National High School Champs as their... Oh, okay. The IR was a little bit distant from there. My brain didn't process that correctly. As their cleanup hitter, the ultimate baseball star. And that superb athletic specimen is... You? Seriously? Huh? What's wrong? Nothing. I'm just surprised. I figured with you being the ultimate baseball star and all. What? Were you expecting some kid with a shaved head? I don't know what voice to give Leon. Shaved head? No, I was just expecting more of a, you know, sporty looking traditional baseball player type. I mean, when I found that article and picture of you online, that's how you looked then. What? Aw, man, you found that picture of me playing baseball? Seriously, I hate that picture. This is not cool. This is so not cool. Seriously, I'm like mega embarrassed right now. I didn't have a choice, okay? Shaving your head like that is part of national championship regulations. But now I refuse to cut my hair, and I'm not gonna dye it back to normal either. Either. Actually, can I be totally honest with you? I don't like baseball, like, at all. I've never gone to a single practice. He's never practiced, and he was still his team's star player. He's some kind of prodigy. And as soon as I got accepted here, I quit baseball for good. I have my own dream of the future, for the future. A dream for the future? My only path in life is getting into music. You can feel that star quality aura I have, right? I'm gonna be a singer, so all I need is a songwriter and someone on guitar, and we're all set. Yes, he's gonna get into music. Its only ability is the ability to sing. That's it. He's just like, I'll let other people do the work. I'll just do the singing. I'll be the cool one, and you all be the working ones. This new version of me that's chasing after my dream is like super cool to the max. Can't believe what I'm hearing. I never imagined I'd hear something from a baseball all-star. You never know. People are more than two-dimensional. Okay, that's that joke out of the way. How are you doing, Kyo? I'm Kiyotaka Ishimaru. I believe in bold simplicity. Let's work together on our educational crusade. The ultimate moral compass, Kiyotaka Ishimaru. So that's Kiyotaka. According to what I saw about him on that thread, he went to a famous private school and won top honors every year. He's basically a flawless honor student. He's also known for the work he's done with his community's public morals committee. They say he respects rules above all else, earning him the title of Ultimate Moral Compass. Anyways, you can call me Taka. You said your name was Makoto Naegi, right? That's a good name, a strong name. You should thank your parents for giving you such an excellent name. No, I'm good. I'm good. I'll return it. And to keep that name from losing its value, you must devote yourself every day. Life is worth putting every ounce of effort into it, right? Right? This guy is kind of annoying. I read that too fast, but it's fine. Don't worry about it. Hi, I'm Sayaka Maizono. I look forward to getting to know you. The ultimate pop sensation, Sayaka Maizono. The way she moves is positively mesmerizing, and that pleasant scent I can't quite place. Sayaka Maizono. When I saw her name in that thread online, frankly, I was pretty surprised. She's in a pop group famous all across the country. In fact, she's their lead singer. As the ultimate pop sensation, she's in high demand to appear on TV and in magazines everywhere. But actually, that's not the only reason I was so surprised to find out she'd be going to this school. I'm sure she doesn't remember, but... Well, never mind. No matter how you slice it, she's really beautiful. Almost like a doll or something. I'm not a doll, you know. I'm alive. Huh? Did you hear me? I'm psychic. Huh? Kidding. I just have really good intuition. I just have really good intuition. She's a sharp one. Huh. Hey, by any chance... Now what? Yeah, it must be. I'm sure of it. Hey, Makoto, did... Jeez, you guys. How long do you plan to waste our valuable time with this ridiculous back and forth? Sorry, I just got carried away, I guess. Self-introductions are for introducing yourselves, not bumbling through a bunch of idle chit-chat. You're right. Sorry, Makoto. We can talk about this later. It sounded like Sayaka really had... Never understood her always saying she was psychic. That's a weird detail that I, like, never connected. If you sit on your own voodoo doll, would you ever be able to stand back up? You'd be crushed to death. If you have a small voodoo doll, I guess if it was big, then you just feel like something weighing heavily on you. I don't know, probably not. I'm gonna say no to that. It sounded like Sayaka really had something she wanted to say, but it's not like we'll never see each other again. Like she said, we can talk later. It depends on how later you mean, but sure. Can I just talk to the other people? Can I just skip over these two? I like... Alright, Toko. You're the better of two evils. Not that you remember my name anyway, but I'm Toko. Toko Fukawa. The ultimate writing prodigy, Toko Fukawa. Yeah, she wrote a novel when she was like 10 that got everyone talking and launched her literary career. Then 2 years ago, she released So Lingers the Ocean, a love story said to be her masterpiece. The book was such a hit with women that fishermen quickly shot to the top of every hottest men poll. Despite her age, she's won countless literary prizes and all her books are instant bestsellers. I like how the tone of voice I'm giving these descriptions sounds like I'm currently like selling you like an item behind door number 3. It's like no, that sounds weird now. Whatever, it's like I'm selling these characters to you. Like, despite her age, she's won countless literary prizes and all her books are instant bestsellers. And behind door number 4 is probably a better character. I'm sorry, I want to like Toko, but she falls into so many like stereotypes and tropes and stuff that I'm just like, I don't care, and I didn't even like those tropes to begin with that much, so oops. Which is why she's come to be known as the ultimate writing prodigy. What else would you call such a young and talented author? But I figured she'd be a lovey-dovey type, what with her masterpiece being romance and all. What? It's not polite to stare, you know. Stop staring at me like I'm some filthy creature. Filthy creature? No, I just thought... I know what you just thought. You just thought you've never seen such an ugly woman. You just thought it was so funny. No, that's not what I was thinking at all. Don't bother trying to lie to me. I know it's true. Otherwise I know you can't stand looking at me. Whatever, I don't really care. I'm used to it. Oh, talk about an inferiority complex. I was way off about what a successful author would be like. Alright. Off of one 10 out of 10 great character onto, honestly, like 100 out of 10? Like, Hifumi Yamada, top tier boy, like, you know, husbando of the year. Like, every yearly list of, like, top whatever husbandos, if Hifumi Yamada isn't at number 1, is that list even one you can trust? I am Hifumi Yamada, but if you want to call me by my nickname, the Alpha and the Omega, I don't mind. That is a name that is specifically reserved for Virgil. I'm not gonna call you that, is what I'm trying to say. The ultimate fanfic creator, Hifumi Yamada. By the way, how much do you know about the world of 2D art? World of 2D? It's a sequel to World of Final Fantasy. Well, in that world, I am well known and supremely well regarded as the ultimate fanfic creator. I once sold 10,000 copies of one of my fan comics at a school festival. The event has passed into legend. Some of them didn't get it, of course, saying I tainted the event. How stupid can you be? That's too bad about them, but selling 10,000 copies like that is definitely pretty remarkable. The words of such idiots mean nothing to me. I'm like Van Gogh. Van Gogh? Van Gogh. Anyways, utterly unappreciated in my time. I am a soldier, serving night and day to destroy all mindless preconceptions about fan fiction. Wait, why would there be 10,000 people at a school festival? You know what? You got Hifumi there. Imagine it's not that there was 10,000 people, it's that like one person bought 10,000 copies of the thing or whatever. I'm sure if you were to observe my work, Mr. Naegi, you would comprehend its greatness immediately. For my work is filled with the deepest meaning. What kind of meaning? It's about embracing our basest urges. I don't think I want to comprehend it. So basically, Hifumi, what you're saying is... Why are there so many people? Why are there so many... Gundam Tanaka Uwu, thank you for the follow. I need to turn that down after this stream because my heart is gonna explode. I'm gonna die live on camera. Whew. I am curious. Are there multiplayer games you enjoy? Yes. Off the top of my head, I enjoy Splatoon, Animal Crossing. I played a little bit of Destiny too. Basically, I'll play anything. Like, if you can hand me absolute garbage and I'll play it. So the answer to that is, yep, yeah, anything. I mean, the only, like, games / genres I don't care about are, like, normal sports games. Like, I'm not gonna play NBA Street Jam, but, like, exaggerated over the top, like, extreme sports games like, Tony Hawk's and NBA Street Home Court. Like, things where I can just do the dumbest stuff, I vibe with that. Have you tried Genshin Impact yet? Yes, I have. I've played a lot of hours on the PS4 version. When I first downloaded the PC version, it just refused to work, so I've not played that one yet. Roblox Phantom Forces? Okay. Memes aside, I've literally thought in the back of my mind, wouldn't it be, like, interesting to do a Roblox stream? Because I played that all the time when I was like a tiny child. And I wonder how much it's changed. I genuinely wonder. I want to do a stream on Roblox just to like see what's changed. Yay, we got a list of better characters now. Sweet. Alright. Mondo, how are you doing? Name's Mondo Owada. Nice to fucking meet ya. The ultimate biker gang leader, Mondo Owada. Mondo Owada, huh? Which means he's the current leader of the largest biker gang in Japan. He's earned respect, even awe, from every gang in the country. He's the ultimate biker gang leader. Nice to meet you too. Hell yeah. I'd better be careful, Random. One wrong word, and I could wake up at the bottom of the sea. These are all good characters. I don't know who to... I'll just sweep through. Hi, I'm Junko Enoshima. Charmed, I'm sure. The ultimate fashionista, Junko Enoshima. Enoshima? I don't remember how to pronounce any of these character names. I've not played Danganronpa 1 in a little bit. Anyone would recognize this one. She's got more charm and presence than any high school girl in the country. She's the ultimate fashionista. I've seen her on tons of magazine covers, but I feel like that doesn't quite match up to reality. Oh, are you talking about my cover photos and junk? Well, of course, those are totally photoshopped. Photoshopped? Yeah, you know, edited to hell and back with, like, computers and junk? Oh, so they aren't real? Come on, don't act so surprised. You're gonna make me all depressed. It's totally normal these days to Photoshop the crap out of cover photos. What are your favorite Danganronpa characters from each games? Okay, that is the $1,000,000 question. I think, well, okay. For very personal reasons, from Danganronpa 1, my favorite character is probably Chihiro Fujisaki. From Danganronpa 2 is I feel like it's a weird cop-out. Well, not a cop-out per se, but like a weird kind of like easy answer. But like Hajime Hinata's story is just, it vibes with me so hard that I love Hajime. He's so good. Also, he's voiced by one of my favorite voice actors, period. So that's kind of cheating a little bit, gonna be honest, but it's fine. And from V3, probably fuck. There's a lot of good characters in V3, and there's also a lot of characters that I kind of hate completely. Like Miyu, the ultimate inventor or whatever she is. And not Shuichi. What's Kokichi? Both of them can take a long walk up a very short pier. I'm watching in virtual reality right now. Oh, that's cool. That's very cool. Alright. If you're surprised by that, you'd be totally blown away by a certain dangerous little diva of ours. They make the eyes and junk super big and tweak the skin so it looks all ceramic and porcelain. Kokichi is the most complex character of the series. To be fair, I have not reached the apex of his story. All I know right now is that Kokichi calls Miyu some real gamer words, and despite me hating Miyu, there's like a level where it's like, aw, Kokichi, that was a funny insult, and alright, Kokichi, chill, my dude. Like, pull it back a couple miles. Also, it feels like all he does is he exists just to, like, throw every investigation, like, just into chaos, into immediate chaos. I'm just like, dude, my man, we're trying to solve a murder. Please. Just shut up for, like, 2 seconds if you're not gonna help. True, he is a dick. He is, in fact, a dick. I will say, he is a fun character when he's not brutally like insulting and like berating Miyu, but like he's fun. BRB. Alright, we'll be here when you get back, Nathaniel. Alright. Oh, so many dreams are getting crushed today. Alright, let's talk to the detective. Good talk. Can I ask you your name? My name is Kyoko Kirigiri. The ultimate, huh? Kyoko Kirigiri. The ultimate, fuck. The ultimate something. She's pretty tight-lipped, huh? Oh, but, you know, her name didn't show up anywhere in that Hope's Peak Academy thread. And I did see that there were students like me. Ones who didn't have any real identity or presence. Could this girl be one of them? The best girl. Yeah, that's a very apt statement. So what are you doing at this school? What's that supposed to mean? No, I just meant getting involved here, invited here, means you're some kind of ultimate something, right? So what ultimate something are you? Why should I tell you? Huh? Well, I guess you don't have to tell me. No, I don't have to tell you, so I'm not going to. Nothing about her turned up online, so I was thinking maybe she got picked by chance like me, but her face is like an iron mask. If she doesn't want to tell me anything, no point in asking. Chihiro, how are you doing? Hello, nice to meet you. I'm Chihiro Fujisaki. The ultimate programmer, Chihiro Fujisaki. Sorry, I get kinda embarrassed whenever I introduce myself like this. Anyways, I hope we can get along. Same here, nice to meet you. Huh? Maybe it's my imagination, but have we met before? I don't think so. We just met for the first time, which is why I said nice to meet you. Oh, yeah, good point. Sorry. You don't have to apologize for that. Oh, yeah. Chihiro Fujisaki is known for all the cutting-edge programs she's created. She's the ultimate programmer. She's also got that timid little bunny type thing going, which has endeared her to her legion of fans. Hey, so listen, I'm really sorry. Huh? What are you apologizing for now? Well, just because you seem upset, you must be mad at me, right? No, not at all. I was just lost in thought about something. Huh? Lost in thought? Yeah, it had nothing to do with me being upset or anything. Oh, that's good. I was afraid maybe you didn't like me. I'm glad. I'm starting to understand why her fans are so into her. Alright. Aoi Asahina. Hey, I'm Aoi Asahina, but my friends just call me Hina. Sup? The ultimate swimming pro, Aoi Asahina. Aoi Asahina. She's been breaking records in every competition she's been in since elementary school. Elementary? Why did I say it like that? She's even been chosen as an upcoming Olympic cadet. She is, without a doubt, the ultimate swimming pro. Combination of her ability, appearance, and proportions has been widely discussed online. So, what was your name again? Sorry, totally forgot. Makoto Naegi. Oh yeah, I knew it was something like that. It's not something like that. It is that. Sure, got it. Here, I'll hammer it into my brain right now. Makoto Naegi. Makoto Naegi. She just kept repeating my name and moving her finger across her palm like she was writing something. What are you doing? You don't know? If you want to remember someone's name, you gotta write it on your hand 3 times. I've never heard of that before in my life. Hey, by the way, how do you spell your last name? You spell it exactly like it sounds. Well, I have no idea. I'll just figure it out later and write it down. Anyways, glad to meet you. Sure, same here. One thing I learned is she's totally easygoing and bursting with energy. Here's another list of pretty good characters. These four over there are the only ones left. Well, mostly good characters, but you know, he's fine. That's the nicest thing I can say. He's fine. I do not think we've been introduced. I am Celestia Ludenberg, the ultimate gambler. Celestia Ludenberg. It is my name, but if you don't mind, I would prefer for you to call me Celeste. You are Japanese, right? Of course, why do you ask? If you don't mind, could you tell me your real name? I don't know what you're talking about. Celestia Ludenberg is my real name. She is Celestia Ludenberg, goddammit. So that's it. Just the end of that story. But, as I mentioned, I would much rather you call me Celeste. Hold on, I'm making sure everything's still functioning properly. Okay. I don't have a second monitor or anything, so I'm straight up, like, basically just watching my own stream on my phone. And, like, looking there for chat, as well as making sure that nothing is broken. So, as far as I can tell so far, nothing has, in fact, broken. Alright. She's polite, but pretty forceful at the same time. I don't think she wants to say any more about it. Guess the rumors in that thread were right about her. The self-styled Celestia Ludenberg. She's the ultimate gambler who's never lost a bet. Other than her obvious love of gothic Lolita clothes, everything about her is wrapped in a veil of lies. They say she entered and won an underground gambling tournament, earning the title Queen of Liars. She's totally cleaned out the other players, taking their life savings and laughing as she did it. I look forward to getting to know you better. That smile is beyond deceptive. I better watch myself around her. You, Yasuhiro. I'm Yasuhiro Hagakure. Hero for short. Take it easy, yeah? I know I will. The ultimate clairvoyant, Yasuhiro Hagakure. Yasuhiro Hagakure is known as Supernova in the psychic community. The trend-setting ultimate clairvoyant. Honestly, I don't really get all that fortune-telling stuff. It's pretty much beyond me. Still, I can't help wondering if there's any truth to it. Ah, okay. I give up. Huh? What happened? I saw it. I looked right at it. Seriously, I totally saw it. Saw what? A guardian angel with a crazy perm chasing after Bigfoot, running off with a skyfish in its mouth. And that guardian angel is your guardian angel. Nah, I'm just kidding. But hey, we should grab some brewskis sometime and get real deep into Lemuria and its civilization. What? We're not allowed to drink. We're in high school. Oh, I'm actually 21. I've been held back a few times at seeing, well, it's a long story. Ah, yes. A few times. Yeah, I bet that is a long story. You. I am Sakura Ogami. The ultimate martial artist. Oh, jeez, I almost asked if she was a guy. Alright, Makoto. Look. Alright, you know what? I'll just leave it at there. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's not fine, but it's fine. The day I say something like that out loud is the day I get turned into a human meatball. But now I remember, she competed in a martial arts tournament in America and won, despite being a girl. She's the ultimate martial artist. She's fought in over 400 matches and never lost a single one. The thread also said a bit more about her. Some call her Ogre. Some even think she's the closest known relative to the primates. The famed missing link. Okay. Jesus. Any incoming Hopes Peak students who are reading this, let me warn you right now. If you value your life, avoid her at all costs. Standing in front of her now, I don't think they were exaggerating about that. Hey, you. Huh? Yes? I snapped to attention without even realizing it. Then she started to poke and prod at my body. What do you... Muscular quality and quantity is around that of an extremely ordinary high school student. What a shame. You're not at all fit to act as my training partner. Not sure that's such a shame for me. Alright. Byakuya Togami. Name's Byakuya Togami. The ultimate affluent progeny. Hi, nice to meet you? That's the most half-assed introduction I've ever heard. But there isn't really anything I can do about it. Even among the ultimate students, this one is special. Byakuya Togami. He's the heir apparent of his family's massive financial conglomerate. He's already started managing business operations, and his own personal assets are, well, vast. His title of Ultimate Affluent Progeny is completely accurate. He's the definition of exceptional. It's everything I learned about him from that Hopes Peak Academy thread online. We're done with introductions, right? How much longer are you going to stand there? Go away. I'm sick of looking at you. Zora says to me, you and I will never stand on the same level. Like a king in training. And with that, all the introductions are done. Even though they're all ultimate, they each have their own individual sort of, something. Okay, time to get down to business. There's no time to stand around making friends like a bunch of dull-eyed baboons. Oh, that's true. I think someone said something about a bigger problem or something. What was that about? Well, you see, Makoto, you said a bunch of stuff happened and then you were just asleep, right? Well, the same is true for all of us. What? Seriously? Just after each of us got to the main hall, we lost consciousness. And then, when we came to, we were somewhere here in the school. That's what happened to you, right? But that's just weird, that every one of us would get knocked out like that. Exactly. That's why we're all freaking out. And that's not the only thing. You saw where all the windows in the classes and hallways were, right? But instead of normal glass windows, it was a bunch of big metal plates. What's that about? Plus, all my stuff's missing, even my cell phone. Yeah, you're right. I haven't seen my PDA anywhere either. And then there's the main hall here. The front exit is completely blocked by some giant metal hatch. But there wasn't anything like that when I first got here. What the heck? What's it doing there? Maybe we got caught up in some kind of, like, you know, crime or something. What? Like, a kidnapping? You think maybe someone grabbed us and hauled us off and we're not actually at school? Come on, don't think like that. Cheer up. I bet this is all just part of the school's orientation procedure. Yeah, I'm sure that's it. So I'm just gonna take it easy for a little bit. Oh, so you think they wanted to do something to surprise us? Well, if that's all it is, it's nap time for me. I was up way too late last night, so I could use a little shut-eye. I could feel everyone's tension evaporating. Then it began. Ahem, ahem. Testing, testing. Mic check 1, 2. This is a test of the school broadcast system. Am I on? Can everyone hear me? Okay, well then. The voice seemed totally out of place. It was so playful, so completely unconcerned. I can't help but feel a deep, unnerving dread at the sound of it. Welcome back. Nothing really happened. We introduced ourselves to more characters, and that's it. It was like hearing someone laugh at the scene of an accident. To all incoming students, I would like to begin the entrance ceremony at right now. Please make your way to the gymnasium at your earliest convenience. That's all. I'll be waiting. What the hell was that just now? Well then, if you'll excuse me. Hey, what? You're just gonna take off like that? Oh yeah, now I get it. This whole thing was just to get us pumped for the entrance ceremony. Man, thank God it was all a joke. I'd be totally freaked if this was real. Alright, guess I'll head out too. Wonder what they got planned for us next. Damn, I was totally looking forward to that nap too. Why'd they have to go and kill the mood? Wait for me, I want to go with you. That is that then. I will see you all there. Not that anyone cares, but I'm gonna go too. Everyone took off for the gym, but I was frozen where I stood. That uneasy feeling I had before, I couldn't get it out of my mind. And it looked like I wasn't the only one. This doesn't seem right. Yeah, that announcement was totally weird. Doing my best version of a Junko voice is just, I hear myself in my own head, and I'm just like, this needs to be stopped. Someone needs to stop me immediately. Maybe, but just staying put doesn't mean we'll be safe. Besides, aren't you guys just a little bit curious to find out what's going on around here? If we do not move forward, we learn nothing. The only choice is to push ahead. I guess she's right, but still, I'm kinda, really nervous. We don't have a choice. We have to go. They said to go to the gym, right? I would love to save my data. I'm confident in myself. I don't really need the multiple saves things. We're just gonna go. All they're gonna say is like, oh no! This is spooky. Dang it. Just trying to see if I can control this. In Danganronpa 2, you don't actually need to use WAS to move. Or it was either 2 or V3. You can just control the game one-handed by, moving the mouse for the camera and using scroll wheel to move forward and backwards. I don't know why. I've always liked that. I also kind of hope that was in this game because I need a short break to drink because my throat freaking hurts. But why did I... This is not the place I need to be. Where am I going? Alright, I'll use the map. I'll be smart. If I must. Whoops. I shift tabbed and open up the freaking Steam overlay. Wow, look at this little opening area. God, I had no idea this Hope Peak Academy place was gonna be such a pain in my balls. That's... Do people say that? People say pain in my ass. I know that. Like, I'm not that dumb, but like... If Hope's Peak Academy really is a pain in your balls, you might want to get that checked, my dude. It ain't really that different from the time I spent in juvie. Hell, this place is even worse. And why isn't anyone here? Walking through the halls, I didn't see a single person. Isn't that, like, seriously not good? They're just trying to spook us. They'll take those metal plates down later, I'm sure of it. All we could do now is hope for the best and prepare for the worst. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Well, it ain't like I'm scared or nothing. Let's just get this over with. Hey, where's whoever called us here? Mondo, stop! No running! I'm running in the halls. I too shall go. Okay, anytime Hifumi's on the screen, my motivation just drops. I'm like, you know what? Maybe I could go take a nap instead. Hey, wait! Don't leave me here all alone! Okay, time for some more tutorial action. You can press the tab key to... I was pressing V. Okay, multiple keys, I guess. Press the tab key to observe the room you're in. Observing will display what people and objects you can interact with. Sorry for the late notice. Let's talk to Junko. I'm totally getting a bad vibe right now. Alright, good talk, Junko. How are you doing? Total silence. For whatever reason, she's the only one managing to stay calm. Maybe I'm just imagining that. Alright, good talk. Sayaka, how you doing? Where are all the other students? Why are we the only ones here? We're just gonna... Right into the next room, let's go. Still filled with uneasy dread, I did what the announcement said and went to the gym. I saw what was waiting for us there. Chairs! Oh, it really does look like an entrance ceremony. See? I told you. It's totally normal entrance ceremony stuff. Hiro was right, but in a way that just emphasized how completely not normal all of us were. Hey there! Howdy, hello! Is everyone here? Good! Then let's get things rolling! Look at this crusty FMV, I love it. I don't know why, but I love like ports that can't do anything to like the, you know, videos. And it just looks so violently crusty. And I'm just like, this is adorable, I love it. This is the best. This is the content I subscribed for. Huh? A teddy bear? I'm not a teddy bear. I am Monokuma. And I am this school's headmaster. It was the strangest thing I'd ever seen. Right before my eyes, it was... What I was seeing was... It was utterly incomprehensible. Nice to meet you all. Such a bright voice and carefree attitude was completely out of place. Why are they standing? There's chairs for a reason. That is true. And all that anxiety I'd been carrying with me suddenly transformed into outright fear. That teddy bear can talk. I don't even want to like read Hifumi's lines. That's how much I don't like him. Calm down. Oh, ooh, Jesus. Calm down. I'm sure there's just a speaker inside it. I told you already. I'm not a teddy bear. I'm Monokuma, and I'm your headmaster. You don't have... I don't, to be fair. Hifumi can speak for himself, it's fine. Hold on, I actually really do need a drink. My throat is flubbernucked. Ah yes, warm soda. That'll help me. Seriously, man, calm down. It's probably just a remote control toy or something. How dare you compare me to a child's plaything? You've cut me deep, deeper than the Mariana Trench. My remote control system is so complex, even the folks at NASA can't recreate it or even comprehend it. Ah, but don't make me say stuff that might destroy NASA's dreams. I just couldn't bear that. Every bear pun I will emphasize, because that is essential. Bear that? Really? You are unfortunate. Now then, moving on, we really must hurry and get started. Giving up already? No other stupid bear puns? Quiet down now, quiet down. Ah, okay, so, he has abandoned the gag. Everyone, stand at attention and bow. And good morning! Good morning! You don't have to say it back. Now then, let us commence with the most noteworthy and memorable entrance ceremony. First, let's talk a bit about what your school life here will be like. Now, make no mistake, you few students, so full of potential, represent the hope of the world. And to protect such splendid hope, you will all live a communal life together solely within the confines of this school. Everyone will live in harmony together and adhere to the rules and regulations of the school. Huh? Now then, regarding the end date for this communal life, there isn't one. In other words, you'll all be here until the day you die. Such is the school life you've been assigned. What did he just say? Until the day we die? Oh, but fear not, we have quite an abundant budget, so you won't lack for all the common conveniences. That's the least of our worries right now. Yeah, what the hell? You're saying I have to live here forever? You're screwing with us, right? I'm not screwing with you. I am no liar. Of that you can be 100% sure. And just for your information, you're completely cut off from the outside world. So you don't have to worry about that dirty, dirty land beyond these walls ever again. Cut off? So all these metal plates all over the school. They're there to keep us trapped in here? That's exactly what they're for. No matter how much you may yell and scream for help, help will not come. So, with all of that in mind, feel free to live out your life here with reckless abandon. God, doing the not the actual Monokuma voice, because I wish I could do that, but doing the Monokuma voice hurts. Come on, what the hell is this? I don't care if the school or whatever else is behind it all. It's just a really bad joke. Yeah, cut that shit out. It isn't funny anymore. You keep saying this is a lie or a joke? A bunch of skeptics, all of you. But I guess you can't help it, huh? You all grew up in an age where you're taught to doubt your neighbor. Well, you'll have plenty of time to find out whether or not what I say is true. And when that time comes, you'll see with your own eyeballs that I speak the undeniable truth. Having to live here forever would be quite the problem. Come now, what's the matter with all of you? You decided of your own free will to attend Hope's Peak Academy, didn't you? And now, before the entrance ceremony is even finished, you've decided you want to leave? Oh, but you know, I guess I did forget to mention one thing. There is one way for you to leave the school. Really? As headmaster, I've crafted a special clause for those of you who would like to leave. I call it the graduation clause. Now, let me tell you about this fun little rule. As I mentioned, in order to maintain an environment of harmony here, we rely on a communal lifestyle. And if someone here were to disrupt that harmony, they and they alone would be allowed to leave the school. That, my students, is the graduation clause. Ugh. What do you mean by disrupt the harmony? That's a weird voice, whatever, I'll work on it. Well, you know, if one person were to murder another... Murder? Stabbing, strangling, bludgeoning, crushing, hacking, drowning, igniting? How you do it doesn't matter. You must kill someone if you want to leave. It's as simple as that. The rest is up to you. Give it your all to achieve the best outcome in the worst way possible. A chill shot down my spine. You must kill someone if you want to leave. As soon as I heard those words, my blood went cold. I bet that got your brain juices flowing. Beats the heck out of a human catching a salmon, huh? Like I said before, you guys are the hope of the world. But you know, taking that hope and seeing it murdered creates a darkened shadow of despair. And I just find that so darn exciting. Whew, I'm dying. Don't worry, it's fine. What the hell are you talking about? To kill each other is... To kill each other is to kill each other. I'm sure there's a dictionary here somewhere if you need it. We know what it means. That's not the problem. Why do we have to kill each other? Stop dying. It's like, stop. Oh no, I've been cured of death. Okay, I already read that. You know what? I said I wasn't gonna read his dialogue, so I'll use this as another opportunity to get a sip. Delicious warm Mountain Dew. Blabbering? 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 What do you mean, blabbering? Stop blabbering on about blabbering on! You guys just don't get it, do you? Let us go, let us go. You keep on saying the same thing over and over and over. Listen, from this moment on, this school is your home, your life, your world. Got it? Mountain Dew is epic. Very epic, especially when it's all gross and room temperature. And you can kill as much as you want to kill, so go ahead, go on a killing spree. It is the most amount of energy I have ever put into anything that requires my voice. Oh, my body is not ready for it. I'm excited for the later games. This is my voice acting reel right now. I'm gonna submit this to become an official voice actor. Alright, come on. How long are you gonna keep this up? Huh? You got us, okay? You scared the hell out of us. So you can go ahead and reveal the trick now. Reveal the trick? Yeah, because, I mean, hey, you know, this is all some kind of trick and all, right? So, like, dude, shut the hell up and get out of my way. Shoving Hero aside, Mondo placed himself in front of Monokuma, with his voice rumbling like thunder. Listen up, asshole. This shit's gone way too far. What the hell kind of joke is this? Joke? Wait, what? You mean like your hair? I do love the weird, like, peak his hair has at the front. It's great. Mondo roared out, and then there was a sudden boom. It was the sound of the floorboards as he kicked off and launched himself into the air. He flew at Monokuma, fast and straight as a bullet. He'd locked on to his target. Gotcha, you little piece of shit. I don't know if you're a toy or stuffed animal or whatever the hell. Did you know that he is a JoJo reference? Doesn't like the back of his jacket say something from JoJo? I know, like, probably design-wise, he might actually be influenced from JoJo, but I feel like there's a direct reference in his character design, but I don't remember what it is. Either way, I'm gonna rip you to fucking shreds. What? Violence against the headmaster is in violation of the school regulations. Shut the fuck up. Let me out of here, or I swear to Christ. What? No smart-ass comeback this time? Stop that goddamn beeping and say something! Watch out, get rid of it! Huh? Hurry up and throw it! I don't know if her ferocity stunned him into silence or what, but without a word he did what he was told. He threw Monokuma, and as soon as he did... The hell? That sure as shit wasn't a joke. It blew the hell up. There's a painful ringing in my ears, and I can smell gunpowder. Explosions might happen all the time in movies or whatever, but when it's in real life, I've never seen anything like it. Excuse me. But, you know, this means that the teddy bear's been destroyed, right? I told you, I'm not a teddy bear. I'm Monokuma. Ugh, there's another one? You son of a bitch, you seriously tried to kill me just now. Well, yes, I was serious about trying to kill you. You did violate one of the school regulations, after all. I'll let you off with a warning this time, but you'd better be careful from now on. Any naughty boy or girl who violates my rules won't just get off with a little swat on the butt. Hey, so this means, like, there's a bunch of more of you around somewhere. Wow, I could not read that properly. Monokumas have been placed all throughout the school, yes. Plus, don't forget the surveillance cameras installed everywhere. And if you're caught breaking any rules, well, you all just saw what happened, right? And I won't be so forgiving with my punishment next time, so don't let it happen again. That's not even punishment, that's just wrong. Now then, lastly, to commemorate your joyous entry into our school, I have a little something for you. This is our official student handbook. Pretty cool, huh? As you can see, it's fully digital, so naturally we call it the e-handbook. Ahem. Yes, well, moving on. This handbook is absolutely vital to a healthy school life, so don't lose it. When you start it up, it will display your name. Always make sure you have the right one. Now, this is not your everyday notebook. It has so many more uses than that. Also, it's completely waterproof. Splash it, wash it, drown it. It'll keep on ticking. This is the student handbook, says the one without it. Yeah, he's just got little mitts. And thanks to its space-age design, it can win... I can't read. And thanks to its space-age design, it can withstand an impact force of up to 10 tons. Very resistant. It contains all of our school regulations, so make sure you review them thoroughly. You'll hear me say this a lot, but any violation of school regulations will not be tolerated. Rules restrict, yes, but they also protect. Society, for example, would be utter chaos without laws. The same thing applies here, which is why it's crucial we have strict punishments in place for violators. Okay, well, that brings our entrance ceremony to a close. Please enjoy your abundantly dreary school life, and see ya! Oh my god. And with that, he was gone, leaving us all in a state of shock. So guys, how would you define what we just experienced? How? Why? I don't understand any of this. We had to live here forever, or kill? What just happened? Everyone, we just need to calm down. First, let's take a second to summarize everything we just heard. Based on what Monokuma said, we essentially have two choices. Choice number one is that we each stay here, living a communal life together until the day we die. And the other choice is, if we want to get out of here alive, we have to kill someone, right? But killing someone, that's... We were abducted out of nowhere and stuffed into this place meant to look like a school. And now we're supposed to start killing each other? This is just... What is this? A lie is what it is. All these ridiculous things we've heard. This all has to be fake. Right now, it doesn't matter if it's real or fake. What matters is there anyone here who's seriously considering all of this? To that, nobody had a response. Keeping quiet myself, I looked around at the others. Hey, it's the what was it, like 13th song in the soundtrack? Also known as Distrust, also known as the title of the beta version of Danganronpa. Wow, I have all the fun facts today. They all stared at each other, trying to gauge each other's thoughts. I could almost taste the hostility. And that's when it hit me. I realized the true terror hidden within the rules Monokuma had laid out. You must kill someone if you want to leave. Those words had planted vicious thoughts deep within each of us. Each of us became suspicious of everyone else. We were forced to wonder, is somebody going to betray us? And that was how my new school life began. This school, which had come out of nowhere to raise my hopes so high, it's not a school of hope. It's a school of despair. Wow. Aesthetics. Look, 15 students are still alive. We're doing pretty good so far. Oh, the intro thing. Okay, I'll let that go. I'll actually be silent for once too, because I kind of like the music. Okay. I just really like the Danganronpa opening sequences. They're like a more like like contained version of other game like anime games like openings, which usually go for like, you know, lyrics and all that, whereas this is just like the lyrics are Danganronpa and noise. You received the school crest present. I would like to save. Alright, we're probably gonna we're probably gonna go to the next save point, and then that'll be it for today. Cause, okay, we're gonna go to the next save point, and then I'm gonna wind down a bit with Nah, that'll probably be it for today because I have other things I need to do that I completely forgot about. So, yeah. All right, those are the plans. Next save point, and then I'm done. So, you must kill someone if you want to leave. My mind froze and my breath caught in my throat as I thought about that. I could feel a paralyzing fear slowly making its way through my body, dominating every last nerve. The air hung heavy on me, pressing down like a weight around my neck. It took everything I had just to endure that weight. But for as heavy as the air felt, all it took to pierce it was her sharp words. So, what are you gonna do now? Just stand around glaring at each other? Her pointed comment was directed at everyone in the room. It helped pull us all back to reality. Right, she's right. Sometimes, even if you're nervous or afraid, you just have to step forward. Welcome back. To forget such a simple fact. I can't forgive myself. I'm so ashamed. Please, someone hit me. I can't forgive myself. Somebody hit me. Punish me. Jesus, if you have time to yell about it, you have time to do something about it. Perhaps, but what is the mission exactly? Idiot, to look for a way out, duh. And we totally need to find whoever was controlling that stupid bear and beat the hell out of him. But before we do all that, maybe we should take a look at the handbook. It's probably best to check out the school. It's probably best to check out the school regulations Monokuma mentioned before doing anything else. True, if we stumble around with no clue what the rules are, something like that might happen again. Shit. Fine, let's hurry up and check out the stupid rules already. That would be a good time to kill him because you could act like you accidentally hit him too hard. After turning on my e-handbook, the first thing that appeared was my name. So just like Monokuma said, the owner's name showed up front and center. Then, from the main menu that popped up, I selected the school regulations icon. An itemized list appeared on screen. It was the school regulations. In other words, the rules being imposed on us all. Students may reside only within the school. Leaving campus is an unacceptable use of time. Nighttime is from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. Some areas are off limits at night, so please exercise caution. Sleeping anywhere other than the dormitory will be seen as sleeping in class and punished accordingly. With minimal restrictions, you are free to explore Hope's Peak Academy at your discretion. Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is strictly prohibited, as is destruction of surveillance cameras. Anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes blackened will graduate unless they are discovered. Additional school regulations may be added as necessary. Feeling a slight dizziness, I raised my face from the screen. As I looked around, I saw the same stormy expression on everyone's faces. This is bullshit. What the hell kind of rules are these? I'm not gonna let them control me. Well then, why don't you wander around the school without a care in the world and see what happens? Personally, I would love to see what happens when someone breaks one of the rules. But if he got punished like what we saw before, I don't think there'd be a respawn waiting for him. Ever since I was a kid, I grew up with my older brother pounding this into my head. Gotta go. Adios. Hope you enjoyed this. Ooh, I bumped into my desk. Hope you enjoyed the stream while you were here. When a man makes a promise, he has to keep it, even if it kills him. So what? I've made a ton of promises that I still have to keep. That's so what? So I can't afford to die in here. None of that made much sense to me, but you're saying you'll follow the regulations. Is that it? Huh? Oh, well, yeah, I guess you're right. Hey, I have a question. For regulation number 6, what do you think it means exactly? Anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes blackened will graduate, unless they are discovered. You're talking about the second half, right? Where it says, unless they're discovered? I was wondering about that myself. It's saying that if you want to graduate, you have to kill someone without anyone finding out it was you. But why? Why do we have to do that? I don't see any reason to worry about it. Just worry about following the rules as they've been explained to us. Frankly, I don't want to hear anything from someone who waits for others to decide what to do for them. Just don't jab at me. More like a full-on stab. Well, for now, let's forget all that silly junk about murders or whatever. Now that we know the rules, let's start exploring the school. True, we need to find out where exactly we are. Is there any way out? What about food and supplies? There are tons of questions we need to answer. Damn straight. Okay then, let's start looking all around. Let's all start looking around. I'll be going alone. What? Why? That's a pretty stupid idea, don't you think? Someone here might have already started thinking about murdering one of us. Are you saying we should stand around with them in our midst and make it that much easier for them? Wait, hold a second. Hold on a second. That would never... Don't bother saying it couldn't happen. You can't deny the possibility. That's why you all seized up with fear when that graduation rule was made clear to you. Am I wrong? But... So, I'm simply acting in accordance with what I think is best for me. Hold on, like hell I'm gonna let you run off and do whatever you want. Out of my way, Plankton. What the fuck's that supposed to mean? One tiny bit of plankton drifting across the sea. So minuscule, so insignificant, they couldn't possibly have any kind of influence on the boundless ocean. I'm gonna kick your ass. Stop it, we shouldn't fight. I have like my tone of voice all wrong. I have been doing this for almost 2 hours. Don't worry about it. The fuck you just say? You some kind of goody little bitch? Jesus. Mondo, chill, alright? We're all friends here. Except that we're not, but we can be friends. Who do you think you are talking to me like that? You think you're my fucking dad or something? My tone of voice is like all over the place today. No, I wasn't. Fuck you. Wham. I got bopped. He punched me. I like that statement is just like incredulous, like, oh, what? And I flew back in a heap. It was like something straight out of a comic book. I didn't even see the punch coming. It was just suddenly right there in my face. One second I was standing there, the next I was soaring through the air. Now that I think about it, maybe I'd kind of forgotten the kind of people I've been trapped here with. My common sense just stopped functioning. Being around all these ultimates blown my fuses. So I guess I shouldn't be surprised it led to something as absurd as this. But I just lost track of that sense of reality. That was my last thought as my consciousness started to fade, before it finally cut out completely. When I finally opened my eyes again, what I saw was... Huh? Where am I? As if it had become part of my daily routine, I woke up in yet another room I'd never seen before. Okay, so... where am I now? You now have access to the handbook menu. You can use this to check a variety of information as you play. Open the handbook menu by pressing the F1 key. You can use this menu to check out the school regulations and character info in this report card section. At certain points, map and truth bullets may not be available. You can also save and load game data on the system section. Finally, press the F2 key to review the transcript. This records all pertinent info, so use this to review comments from everyone involved. Okay, I think an hour 46 is good. I said I was going to go until the next save point, but I think the next save point is actually not for a while. So I'll just save it here and then pretend that I totally did not lie when I said I was going to play until the next save point. This is good. Yeah, this is a pretty solid point to end. Whew. Danganronpa, my throat hurts like crazy. Can I quit from here, or do I have to just hit escape? I think it's mash escape. Yeah, there you go. Wow. That was a video game we just played there. Alright, well, this was a fun stream. We had like so many more people than I usually do. And it was also very, very cool to have you hanging out like the whole time during the stream. Because usually, for the most part, I have people like drop in and they'll be like, alright, peace, adios. So thanks for that, Charlotte. It was very sweet. Tomorrow, I'll probably be streaming. I think I'm gonna start off by streaming tomorrow some PSP games because I haven't done that in a while. Probably more Dissidia Duodecim, or I was thinking of doing a playthrough of the Third Birthday. If anyone's interested in that, I don't know. Third Birthday's weird. I want to talk about it, so I can stream that. We'll see. I do streams by flying by the seat of my pants,